Hey gang, I'm radio and TV personality Rob Pagano in Toronto, Ontario, and we are gearing up for the Accounts Payable and Leadership Conference in Chicago happening September 25th. And with me today is Heather Yates, Accounts Payable Manager with New Balance. New Balance, that is one massive company. How are we doing, Heather?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. I detect an accent. Where are you coming from today?
I come from the northwest of England in the UK.
Oh, nice. Now, how did you get to New Balance? How did that career trajectory go?
Well, I started at New Balance about 7.5 years ago now. So I work for the UK and EMEA region of the brand. So our parent company is the company based in Boston, which you guys will all know probably a little bit more than I do even. So I started off working in the retail sector of the finance department, just dealing with the invoices coming in. And as the brand has grown over time, we have grown with it, and the EMEA region now probably takes up around about the same size as the US region for New Balance. So we have quite a large team and shared service center now that I have the privilege of running with this amazing brand.
Well, let's talk about that. The communication throughout the different departments and Boston for that matter. Tell us a little about that.
In respect of finance or
Yes,
AP?
yeah, in both, or whatever you consider to be your talented position.
I run the shared services for the majority of the EMEA region from the UK office based in the northwest of England. So we have quite a large team that runs end-to-end accounts payable services. The US tend to give us a little bit of leeway with we tend to run things the way that we need to run things and put some automation in place. So we're not sort of limited with how we need to run things within our own department. We're able to make the choices that we need from there, which has enabled us to implement a lot of automation, implement a lot of new ways of processing, and it brings all of the ideas from the team together across the board and enables us to collaborate and bring new ideas to the table all the time.
Well, let's talk about the team. So AI is prominent right now, and you must have a bit of pushback. People worried about positioning their jobs if they're going to still have one because of AI. We know it helps, but tell us how you're dealing with AI.
Of course. So any new AI project that we're working on is obviously at the forefront of any technology that anybody's looking at right now. Our team have had concerns in the past, however, not so much anymore. We tend to have a lot of brainstorming sessions, a lot of collaboration on new processes and how AI is going to take us forward into the future of AP rather than your back office function as AP has always been known across the years, inputting your invoices on a daily basis. Let's work to how it's going to look in the future and get rid of those mundane tasks that nobody actually likes doing and enable them to communicate more with key stakeholders. It brings my team more job satisfaction to be able to have those key conversations with stakeholders across the business. Whereas historically, without the use of any AI functionality, they've just been a back office function, keying in invoices to a system on a daily basis until they go home.
Boring.
Yeah, very much so.
So we're happy to have you as one of our keynote speakers in Chicago, and you're going to be talking about heading for best in class during rapid growth, the New Balance journey. Give us a little sneak peek as to what you're going to be discussing.
So I would like to talk about our implementation of shared services, any challenges that have arisen from that, which there are many challenges that arose from implementing shared services, and how we are looking to future-proof New Balance, especially in the EMEA region when it comes to the accounts payable team. I want to show you how we have elevated the standing of AP in the business to become one of the more well-known departments and more appreciated departments across the business, alongside implementations of cost reducing and time saving.
There's going to be a lot of information to be talking about, and
Yeah, yeah, very much so.
we're definitely looking forward to having you in Chicago. I'm not lying when I say this. I bike ride with my New Balance shoes. I love
Awesome.
them. I love them. I'm a size 9, by the way, in case
Oh,
you want me to wear. I'm just kidding. So tell me a fun fact about Heather Yates.
oh gosh. I mean, there's just so many.
Well, I can't
Um,
wait to meet you. I want to hear them all.
well, I'm very much a family orientated woman at the minute, so I have two younger kids at home that I tend to spend a lot of my time with. We and a cat and a dog, and we tend to go all over the place all the time. I do like going to gigs a lot of the time, and I like going and seeing all the live bands that are out there at the minute. Um, there's not really much else. I am a little bit more on the boring side than anybody else, but a little bit more exciting when it comes to finance.
Well, I tell you, you don't seem boring at all from what you just described. And I know in the UK, my friend lives there he's from here, but he moved there like 30 years ago. And there's constant amazing bands from the past
So
that are
many.
just traveling. Like it's
Yeah.
incredible. So I'm going to have to come to the UK and do a tour because they're always
Oh,
having.
yeah. You're gonna have to see some of the tribute bands that we have on as well. They're just the top notch.
Well, let's talk more about that in Chicago, September 25th. Now, if you want to join us, and you got to meet Heather because she's got lots of stories, and I want to hear more about New Balance because it's such a great corporation. And all you have to do is click this link to get your tickets. Heather, it's been a pleasure. Looking forward to chatting with you in Chicago, September 25th.
Thank you very much.